Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Nguyên, a student from class English 22, Economics Relation High Quality Program of Foreign Trade University. As you all know, we are living in a modern society, whereas there are a lot of high technologies. One of them is smartphones. And today, I'd like to give you a presentation about the iPhone 5s, a technically advanced product. My presentation is divided into three parts. The first one is design and future. The second one is customer potential. And the last one I will comment about its future. At the end of my presentation, there will be time for all of your questions that I'd like to answer. Okay, let's start. So the first thing you need to know about this iPhone 5s is that it is a smartphone. For those of you who don't know about this, smartphones suggest phones that have advanced design, function, and many things else. Once we were accustomed to normal phones that only provide us with texting, calling, and perhaps just taking photographs function, but about 5 or 6 years lately, we've been able to access to a whole new level of technology, is smartphone. Okay, so these are two pictures of a smartphone and a normal phone. As you can easily see, they have differences in appearance, but what you might not know is what a smartphone can do. So a smartphone can give you access to the internet real quick. It can provide you with a lot of application for of your work and entertainment. You can documenting, you can write, you can do whatever you want for your work. You can listen to music, watch movies, and play video games, many things else. In summarize, smartphones is a lot better to use than normal phone. Okay, so the second thing I'd like you to know about the iPhone 5s is that it Apple products. Apple is a very famous technology company that has been existed for many years now. It was founded by Steve Jobs, and Apple products are consumed all over the world, including our own nation. The iPhone 5s is nearly the latest product that Apple has to offer to our world. The next slide will show you some technical index about the iPhone 5s. So the iPhone 5s has the screen of 4.0 inch. It has the CPU of A7, 1.3 GHz, and the camera had two cameras. The front camera is 8.0 MP and the back one is 1.2 MP. The next slide will tell you the differences between the iPhone 5s and iPhone 4s, which is the older version of iPhone. Okay, so as you can see, iPhone 5s beats iPhone 4s in almost every aspect. It has a bigger screen, brighter resolution, lighter and thinner also. That's what our appearance of these two iPhones. And about function, iPhone 5s has a faster and stronger processor. It's used the latest technologies of iPhone, which is A7 core. iPhone 5s is a lot more modern than iPhone 4s. Of course, a better phone comes with a better price, not a better price, but a higher price. But I think this iPhone 5s is really worth to buy. There are some big changes of the iPhone 5s that I'd like to talk about. The first thing is appearance. This belongs to the iPhone 4s, and this one belongs to the iPhone 5s. As you can see, the iPhone 4s is a lot thicker. It is actually 9.3 millimeter, while the iPhone 5s is only 7.6 milliliter. The iPhone 5s only weigh 112 grams, whereas the iPhone 4s weigh almost 140 grams. These changes about the iPhone make the customer a lot satisfied with it. They can hold the iPhone 5s with convenience. The next thing that iPhone 5s does have, that I think it might be the first phone in the world that have this function, is the fingerprint. Okay, so the iPhone 5s provide you with a new home button. This home button can identify your fingerprint. So when you open your phone or get access to application, you can use your fingerprint as the security function. So it's give you a lot more privacy, right? And I think that this stainless steel home button is a very great step for Apple. After all, the fingerprint is something that always comes with you, so it totally makes sense for iPhone 5s to have this. Okay, so iPhone 5s is really luxury and beautiful. Right now I'm holding one iPhone 5s. It's a silver edition. As you can see, it's really slight and light, thin, really comfortable to hold in your hand. I can tell you that it is a really great phone. Okay, so you can see that it really takes you into another class. Okay, so the iPhone 5s and Apple products have access to the biggest application store in the world. Is the Apple Store. The Apple Store can give you millions, not millions, but billions of applications of all categories you want. This might be the very first reason why they choose iPhone. The next thing about the iPhone function is that you can get a lot of entertainment. You can play video games, a lot of games on the App Store. You can listen to music. The iPhone 5s has a really good sound quality, and you can take photographs, record videos. iPhone have a really good image quality. And recently there have been a new trend called selfie. You use your front camera to capture your own self image, and it is really nice. So using the iPhone 5s is not also convenient, not only convenient but also very fun. Okay, so we have done telling you about the iPhone function, design. Okay, so the second thing I'd like to tell you about is potential customers. So because the iPhone 5s has really big application store, it is used for many purposes. So I can say that iPhone 5s is considered the most likable phone in the world. If you're a businessman, iPhone 5s can help you with documenting, getting access to the internet amazingly fast, and you can note or write very effectively on this phone. For the young people, I think that it is the most popular phone for them. iPhone 5s can give them a whole lot of entertainment. They can play video games, listen to music, watch movies, anything else. There's a lot of application for them. They can be creative and they can have great times with their friends. Okay, so some of you say that iPhone is not really suitable for old people. That is totally wrong. The iPhone 5s is used by almost everyone, even the elderly like them. They can because it is very easy to use. They can capture their moments. They can see all movies that they want to. So iPhone is suitable for sharing too. Okay, so I can say that iPhone's 5s potential customer is everyone. Okay, so this is the last part of my presentation. I will tell you about its future. So Apple is a technology company, and technology evolution never ends. So that in the future, Apple will give out many and many their products that are more advanced and modernized. So that the iPhone can last not very long. For example, just about 2 months ago, they released the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6s with even bigger screen and thinner size. As soon as this product given out, everyone in the world is excited about it. For another company, Samsung, they recently released this Samsung Galaxy Note 4. It is a very good phone, not good but great phone. It can give you a lot of abilities. It can have even bigger screen and give you access to more and more application. So I think that nowadays phones are fashion. One day they are on top of the world, but the next day it may become forgotten. So iPhone is also the same. iPhone 5s can never last too long, but I can tell you that iPhone 5s is a really amazing phone, and you can never get tired of using it. Okay, so I've come to the end of my presentation. In my presentation, I've talked about the design and future of iPhone 5s, its customer potential, and its futures. Thank all of you for listening. Okay, so now is the session for question and answer.